Greetings, fellow tankers, and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. If you enjoy this video, please leave a like. Please consider subscribing and tell your friends so they can do the same thing. Now, onward as we try to reach 500 subscribers. So this is a video about the Kasserine Pass challenge, which is a cool challenge where there's 5 tanks you can choose to earn one of the 5. That's really what it boils down to, and I'm going to tell you exactly how to maximize what's going on here. So, pretty basic stuff. And there's other sales as well. They got some very good tanks there. All right. The challenge is the Battle of Kasserine Pass. Now you get to choose either Axis or Allies, and basically the choice to me, you can look at it one of two ways. And the way I looked at it first was really, I don't think, the best way. And that is, what tanks are you most likely going to encounter? But realistically, when I looked at the prizes, it became crystal clear that what we need to do is look at the tanks that we have to choose from, find out the one we want the most, and then backtrack and play the team that sticks us in the position to get that tank. Now, the good thing about this is that whether you choose Axis or Allies, it won't matter what the other team does. You're going to achieve your tank if you just complete your stuff. So it's not like the Tank Cup where one team wins, the other loses. In this case, it's not a team win or a team loss. It's you're playing as part of that quote unquote historical team, Axis or Allies. And when you're done, you're going to achieve the goal of the free premium vehicle that you desire. So let's take a look at these, shall we? Now, it's real basic stuff. You earn a point every time you destroy a vehicle. If you kill an opposing force's vehicle during the match, that's a bonus point. So if you choose Allies and you kill, say, a Panzer, doesn't matter, any Panzer is good. Well, you get 1 point for killing the tank, and then 2, you get a point for it being an Axis team. Conversely, if you're in a German tank and you kill an Allied tank, then you're going to get 1 point for killing that tank, and then number 2, you're going to get a 2nd point because it was an Allies tank. So, it's not a restrictive challenge for killing. It's a bonus. You get point for your kill no matter what it is, and then an extra bonus point if it's of the proper team for your challenge. So pretty basic stuff. So let's look at this. Allies. Now these are the goals. They're basically the same for each one. So you have Kasserine Allies 1, kill 5 tanks or 5 points worth, whatever. So kill 5 points, you get some money. Kill another 10, get some, consumables. There you go. Kill another 15, get some boosters. Always nice. Kill another 20, 275,000 silver. That's pretty good. This is a good one, number 5. Kill 35 points worth, get 4 times 2 silver boosters. They're not cheap if you try to buy them. So then you would choose one of the following 3 tanks. This is American Tier 8. They're all Tier 8, so forget that. American T-25, it's 7,000 and change. French SOMUA SM, it is a heavy tank autoloader, and it's 12,000 something. It's the most expensive prize in the game, in the 5 tanks you can choose from. Or you can take the British Centurion, and that's another 70 whatever. 7,000 plus tank. Okay, fine. Same business. Let's go look at the Axis. In the Axis, exactly the same prizes for the stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, and stage 5. But if you chose Axis and you get to stage 6 after you kill the 40 points worth, you have a choice of, again, all are tier 8s, so you can get a round Panzer, or you can get the Italian autoloader Bisonte. Now, the only problem I have the SOMUA SM, but I have the Heavy Metal Heroes version, which is the cosmetic upgrade camouflage. So my tough question is, do I get the same tank in its plain version because it's the most expensive at 12,000 gold, which I would never buy? Or do I take the Italian Bisonte autoloader? I don't have any Italian tanks. It's really kind of tough not to take it. So that's why I'm looking at this right here, just to show you. This is the Bisonte C45 autoloader. Speaks for itself. Shots per clip, 3 shots. Intra-clip reload, 3 seconds in between firing. So you can go fire, 3 seconds, fire, 3 seconds, fire. And then run and hide for however long your reload is. This dude, 55% silver earning bonus, 15% tank experience bonus. Price 10,000 plus. So good tank. Now let's go look at the. That's the sale. We'll get to the sale in just a second. Let's go look at the SOMUA. Like I said, I have this. I played it. It's good. There you go. This is a SOMUA SM. It's a French autoloader. A butt kicker, to be sure. 12,000 even. All right. What's the silver? 50% bonus silver. Same exact 15% tank experience. So the Italian tank will earn more silver. And it's a toughie. But again, this one's more expensive. But I don't have an Italian tank. So you see, I have a problem there. Now, actually, I don't have any of those tanks except for, the cosmetic variation of the SOMUA. So for myself, it's a tough question. For me, I see 3 tanks. I see, I see 3 tanks that sell for less than 8,000 gold. And then I see 2 tanks that sell for more than 8,000 gold. So I'm not interested in the tanks that are the cheapo tanks. Round Panzer is kind of cool, but I would take this Italian guy every time. So that is the tough challenge, is to figure out which one you want to get. Now, you might be different. You might already have one of these tanks, and so choose whichever one. But in general, when in doubt, take a high gold value tank. That's the law of the gold farmer. And as a gold farmer, I really have no interest in any of these tanks other than their prizes. Now, I have the SOMUA. I have the different version, and it's great. So if I didn't have the SOMUA that I have, I'd definitely take this one. It's the same exact tank. It's just the colors. It's got the stock factory color versus the camo color of the one that I have, the Heavy Metal Heroes. So it's a complete win-win scenario. You can't go wrong. No matter what you choose. That challenge starts on Friday. So this will be published Friday morning, so people will know what to look for. So now you got to make a decision on that. You know, I told you what I would choose. I would choose the SOMUA if I have none of those tanks. But I have a SOMUA, so I'm thinking, I'm leaning Italian. It's another autoloader. So it would just be cool to have an Italian tank, I guess. I don't know. About 12,000 gold potential gold farming. But to be honest with you, I've never seen the SOMUA in a card yet. Yeah, so, you know, I don't think you could go wrong. Either one of those is great. And, you know, if you wanted one of the other ones, hey, go get it. You know, it's fine. No problem. Now, the T25, let me tell you about this one. One of the things about this T25 pilot is that there's another T25 that's actually going to be in the sales of the tanks I'm going to show you. And that T25 is the Vengeance. That tank is way better because that has a killer commander bonus and it has a killer 50% silver bonus. All right, this is a bunch of baloney. You can run the tech trees for 30% less than normal. Okay, fine. Yeah, we're done. So these are the special sales that will start tomorrow and last for I don't know how long. I guess it tells you. I don't know. Probably through, actually what tells you at the very top that this lasts for several days or a week. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, 11 days. So it lasts to the end of the month. Fine, fantastic. That's fantastic. You get 11 days for this, no problem. So you have 3 expensive-ish, you know, combo packs. You have Elastic Defense. These are all 8s. You have an Italian Progetto, a German Panther with an 88 millimeter. 8.8 centimeters is 88 millimeters. Tomato. And also a Mauerbrecher. 15,000 gold. Basically, they average $5,000 a piece. I guess that's good if that's what you like. 2 mediums and a heavy. Overwhelming Assault, much more expensive. HMH, which is an expensive tank. The Chrysler K, heavy. This one, other one I have, the middle one, which is the French HMH AMX M4 .49 heavy tank. It's a butt kicker. That is an expensive tank to pay full price. And then also the Carnivon Action X. Now the problem with the Carnivon Action X here is that this tank is being given out at stage 100 of the contract. I mean of the season. If, and this is going to appeal to a small select group of you. If you are in position to finish the season before this sale expires, then you'd get a refund in gold for your Carnivon Action X. So, I mean, I don't want to go and do the season that quickly. You know, so it's kind of, you know, bizarre in that regard. I don't really need any of these tanks like this Chrysler. I don't need that Chrysler, really. So, I mean, I have a different version, the Paladin version of the Carnivon, and it's a really good tank. I have that French Heavy. It's a really good tank. So, you can't go wrong with those tanks. Now, joint operations. This is a butt kicker. You have again, all tier 8s. You have the American Vengeance T25. But this dude is a commander bonus tank. I'm going to show you the bonus percentages, and they're awesome. And it looks cool, too. So the Vengeance looks awesome. 50% silver, 15% bonus, you know, tank bonus, and 50% crew. So this one's really good. if you like playing heavy tanks, because every match is a 50% bonus of experience as well as silver. So this one could make you commander points and make you money at the same time. So it's one of those things. This could be a really awesome tank for you. But it's one of the it's one of the top 10. I don't know how many there are, but it's a good one. It's a good one for commander bonus. I personally prefer Panzer 38H, but I lose money every time. So, yeah, whatever. It also that 2-pack comes with the Rheinmetall Scorpion G. Now, last, it was like, I think, September, October. I think it was October. We got the regular Scorpion, the one that did not have the Scorpion picture on the turret. It was just a plain turret. So, yeah, I don't need another one of these. So I'm not going to buy this 2-pack. But if you don't have a Scorpion G or a Scorpion Tier 8, and this is an awesome package of two good tanks. I mean, my Scorpion that I have is good. That German Scorpion is a really good tank destroyer, Tier 8. I have the one that has a different cosmetic, but it's technically a different tank, and so I'd get this, and I don't need a second one. I don't play the one I have very often, so I only need one. So this one I really am not going to buy because I don't need the Vengeance either. It's a great tank and a great one to have, but I don't really need it bad enough. So it just all depends. But if I didn't have the Scorpion and I knew that it was a good tank destroyer, then this would be a great deal to have. So these are some good deals depending on what you need and what you have. So hopefully that helps. But these are expensive 3-packs, and then the first one, Elastic Defense, 5,000 a tank. The second one is 5,550 a tank. I mean, the bottom one. The second one, that's almost 6,500 for each tank. It's not bad. Hang on a second here. Carnivon Action X, very good. That French heavy is really good. It was tank of the month, like October. I believe that was correct. I think it was the tank of the month or October. Outstanding bargain that I got. So a lot of good stuff in the sales. If you're interested and you're looking for, heavier hitting, mediums, heavies, and one tank destroyer, or any combination of that. So that's pretty good, because the main thing, though, is the Kasserine Pass Earn Challenge. It won't take that long, really. So that's one of those things. If you're running contracts, you can just run stuff that'll satisfy your contract, and every kill you make is going to help you out in this challenge. You're going to have to run somewhere. Well, you're going to have to kill 40 to 80 or 85. I think it's 80. I think it's 80 points total. I'll look at this again. Let's see. Brum, brum, brum. No, sorry, 125 total. So best case scenario, it's going to take you 65 to 100 games, or killing games, So anywhere from 65 to 100 kills. This is not going to be a gimme. It's gettable. So this is a gettable challenge, but you're going to have to get on the ball and play every day. And objectively, 125 points. Let's say there's 10 days. If there's 10 days, you need to score 12.5 or 12 or 13 points a day. That's not a problem. That's only killing no more than 13 tanks. And I think it's every tier. So I think, you can run 2s and 3s and just go to town. The only thing you can't do is you can't run mercenary stuff like no Thresher, no Needle, no Absolution. Those are good killers. But there's other good killers you can use, so it should be fine. Yeah. Well, it doesn't say that you're restricted. So one would conclude that every tier is available. So I'd do this in 2s and 3s if it was me. If I were you, I would do this like a cakewalk. And with my Panzer 38H, this will be a cakewalk, no problem. I can hammer this off. Really could hammer this off in 3-4 days. Really, not a big deal, because the Panzer 38H the matches are so quick, relatively speaking. You pull 8 to 10 an hour. Make a couple kills every time. Can't go wrong, man. Probably make 15 or 20 kills an hour. It's sick. You could do that in one day. This whole thing, if you can do this in a Panzer 38H, you can do this the whole challenge can be done in one day. So, I think I'm going, same thing I could do in my artillery. My Sexton artillery. I can do, anywhere from 2 to, well, I did 11 like 2 days ago in a game. But, 5 is common. I get 5 kills in a game commonly. So my Sexton artillery is another fantastic option. Yeah, and that's British. And that's actually, if I use Sexton artillery, that means I have to take the SOMUA. But if I want to, if I can do this in Panzer 38H, that's the way to go, because that would get me the Italian tank, and it would be a cakewalk, because the Panzer 38H is awesome. If you're watching this video and you don't have a Panzer 38H, send me a message here and I'll tell you how to get one for free. You can get it in like 2 minutes. So I think we covered everything that you need to know. It just becomes a question as, do you want one of the tank prizes, the 3 Allies or the 2 Axis? If you want any one of those tanks, well, then that's the side you choose, and you just pick whatever. Well, I would assume, actually, you know what? I don't even think you have to play as Axis or Allies, do you? You might have an option just to be free floating and just only your victims count. So let's see. It doesn't say you have to choose. Doesn't say you have to choose a team for qualification of kills. It just says they have to be, if you're, it's going to say most likely select your prize team, Allies or Axis, okay? So I could choose any team. I could choose Axis and then still probably use my Sexton, because it doesn't say I have to play as Axis to get the Axis team. It does not say I have to play as Allies to get the Allied prize. So look at it when you see it. It'll probably be obvious. It implies any tier, which means tier 2 or 3 is just ideal, and that you could choose any tank you want to play. It's just that you need to choose which team's prizes you will select your ultimate reward. Oh, man. SOMUA or Italian Bisonte. I would just say, I'm going to try Bisonte, I guess, just to I don't have an Italian tank. So, an Italian auto-loader, tier 8, what's not to like, right? So, I don't know. That's probably what I'll do. I'll probably go Italian. that covers everything we need to cover. So you should be well armed to make your selection and kick butt. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, if this helped you out, please like it. That'll help me get more exposure. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And then tell your friends so they have a chance to do the same thing. And you know, I make videos every day, at least one. So I will see you again real soon in the next video. Thanks again for watching.